Kasper the Ghost is launching Kasper's own Twitch.
Premier Web3 streaming platform, as it's built on not just Kaspa, it's also built on a decentralized protocol named LivePeer.
In this exclusive and action-packed video, Ankit sits down with Kasper the Ghost team to go over 3 exclusive product demos made to push the adoption of Kaspa.
A truly busy summer.
You will get to see and understand what is DAGScan, a block explorer for the Kaspa EVM ecosystem.
DAGScan is our all-in-one Layer 2 block explorer for the new Kasplex and IGRA Layer 2s on Kaspa.
The latest updates on Proof of Work.
We have a user posting a lot of cool videos. It's awesome to see this, and it's all on-chain.
And lastly, an exclusive on Vivoor, Kaspa's own Twitch.
It's created for the purpose of driving adoption to Kaspa. This is one of the main things that Kaspa can be used for. It's the best proof of work for micropayments.
Supported by Kaspa.com, the leading Kaspa DeFi with DEX and lending. IGRA Labs, atomic programmability on a Kaspa block DAG. Kaspa Finance, the first V3 DeFi protocol on Kaspa.
Hi, welcome to XXIM podcast, your home of decentralization. In this exclusive session, I'm joined by the Kasper the Ghost team, Andrew and Alberto, to discuss the exciting new initiative, Vivoor.xyz, Kaspa's first live streaming platform. Welcome both.
Hey, how are you, Ankit?
Hey, Ankit, how are you, my man? So nice to
Good,
meet you.
good to see you guys.
Good to see you too again.
It's, we connected a month and a half ago, discussing proof of works. How you guys been?
Oh man, that now it is a month and a half. Crazy, man. For me, it was like yesterday. I remember it so close, man. Crazy. It's going nice, man. It's going nice. It was a truly busy summer. It's been a truly busy summer. But yeah, we know there are many things left to do, and
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this exclusive session, as I said, discussing new product you guys are working on. And, I'm privileged to be sort of discussing this with you guys this early. But before we get into Vivoor, though, if I'm pronouncing it right, let's quickly talk about proof of works. Last time we spoke about proof of works. Any updates for the community?
So yeah, we actually added a lot of stuff, and we're still in progress in adding some more stuff. So primarily, we've been focused on the DAGScan integration. So right now, you can already go on DAGScan after you purchase or mint an asset on our asset marketplace. If you just put in your address on DAGScan, you can see all of the assets you own, even if they're videos. So you can watch your videos you own on DAGScan. And then we just finished a data API for the total volume our platform has. I don't know if you guys have seen the Zealous integration on DAGScan. Proof of Works is getting something very similar in a few days.
Sorry, Andrew, what is DAGScan?
So DAGScan is our all-in-one Layer 2 block explorer for the new Kasplex and IGRA Layer 2s on Kaspa. Right now, we're focused on mainly integrating IGRA and all the extra dApps. We've been in contact with SeaSwap, Kaspa.com. We've been trying to reach Kaspa Finance. Nothing yet from them, but we would love to integrate them if they see this as well. And pretty much any other DEX that's going to be building on Kas. I know there's some other cool platforms like the Wildcard DAO. If they're on smart contracts, we would like to see them too. Everyone.
Awesome. So this is the Layer 2 scanner, essentially. Explorer, right?
Yeah.
Like, people understand these things.
Yeah, it's built for the ease of use. We were using the block explorer that a lot of people use, Block Scout, that came by default on the Kasplex Layer 2, and we saw it had a lot of issues. You couldn't even search up your address or whatever. The page would just break. So we thought, okay, we have to make a solution for this so people can reliably see what's going on in these Layer 2s. So you can search your address without the page failing. And that's what we did. We've created this solution. We try to make the UI as sleek and scalable as possible. We put a nice background, nice colors, good fonts, everything's smooth. It runs clean. Right now there's some data issues with the Kasplex, but they're working on fixing it, so that'll be fixed soon. And then it's already integrated on DAGScan, so we're just waiting on them to fix that.
Is it part of Proof of Works, or how's it integrated with Proof of Works?
So yeah, we wanted a place where people can see all of the different assets that they got on Proof of Works, and then eventually we are going to integrate your work history as well onto DAGScan, so you can put in your wallet or someone else's wallet, and you can audit all their work history.
Yeah.
Let's say they did a job 1 month ago, you'll see that on DAGScan. You'll see the results. If the payment went without a dispute, if you see disputes, then there's an issue with that worker or something happened before with that worker and their employer. So it's a nice place for you to audit people.
Yeah.
A nice place for you to audit your own NFTs or assets that you purchased on the marketplace, videos. We got audio files are supported, so you can, if you purchase a song on the asset marketplace, you can go on DAGScan, listen to it. If you purchase a video, same thing. So it's pretty much like a solution for people to see what they have on Proof of Works without actually going on Proof of Works.
Right. Right. That's very cool. Is this something we can see now? Can you share it with us?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
sir.
definitely share with you guys.
Please. And before this recording, you were also mentioning about the profiles that we didn't get chance to go through last time on Proof of Work. So why don't we look at that as well?
Awesome. Definitely can.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. So this is our landing page.
I don't think many people actually have seen this, so it'll be perhaps first time a lot of people will discover this.
Yeah, that's something hidden for many people. I know, this will be better and, to marketize if, we had the Kasplex ready, all the smart contracts thing, running. But at the end, something is already done, man. Whenever the smart contracts came, we're going to have this ready and everyone can check the data. The plan is to have everything, as Andrew said, projects, not only platforms, because we had projects also. We have the tokens. We have, as Andrew is showing right now, we have Kasplex integrated with IGRA is coming soon. So it's going to be really easy to use for people also to check the volumes on the platforms. If you don't know how many CAS is being created or being transferred in Proof of Works, you can check. If you don't know which is the most used DEX, you can check it there. It's a really easy to use tool, and it has a ton of options. So I think it's going to be, a very basic foundational tool for many people in some months. Is something that many people are going to be using for real.
The way I understood it, you needed this to exist, and obviously you saw there was an opportunity because no one else actually has created this. So you now has opened it up for everyone on the layer 2s, right? So you'll be able to search any dApps on this now.
Exactly. It's important to remember that we had a very special explorer on KRC20 with gas.fay. It's a nice platform, and we really learned that for L2s is something basic. We have SolScan, EtherScan, and it's something that people, it's really normalized to use it to check your balance, to check the balance of your friends, for example, if you know their wallets. It's something really useful. It's something truly common, and we didn't understand how this wasn't created on Kaspa yet. Like, is nobody going to be creating this, or what's happening? And we knew that the Kaspa guys are working on another kind of platforms, more focused on the developers, which is truly nice. And so we took that idea, that space for the L2's explorers.
Awesome. And these latest blocks and transactions are all testnets, right?
Yeah, so right here, it'll show you which network you're connected to. So let's say this right now isn't active, but if it was active, you would click IGRA, and then this would say connected to IGRA testnet, or when it's live, IGRA mainnet. So it shows it right here, and then, yeah, that's pretty much simple. And when you switch the network, the tokens and dApps page will switch as well, because there's obviously different dApps and different tokens on the different networks. So everything's auto-responsive, even the search. Let's say you switch the network, it'll search for IGRA blocks instead of Kasplex blocks. And in the future, we also do plan to integrate Sparkle, which is going to be different since it's a layer 1 ZK project compared to the layer 2s. But it'll integrate smoothly as well, and will likely make this a drop down.
Yeah. I think Sparkle perhaps will take some time, but yes, once it's out, whenever it's out, you can integrate as well. So why we aren't seeing IGRA there? IGRA is running their Caravelle, right?
Yeah.
Testnet right now.
Yeah, They launched it a few days ago, so we're right now actively working on integrating them. We actually just upgraded our team. We're a team of 4 developers now. I got people helping doing some minor things, and they're leading this integration while we focus on stuff like Vivoor. So they'll be done within a few days, likely.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Anything we need to look at? Like, what happens if I want to look at the block itself, the latest block? What can you see on the latest block?
So right now, this is the issue with the Kasplex data. Right now, it's showing empty blocks, pretty much. It should show transactions, but they're having a data issue, which is showing empty blocks. I think the transactions still show properly, so we can show one of the... Yeah, so this is the transaction. You see the hash, you see who it went to, you can click on the wallet as well. We'll go back though. So, and then you see the gas price they spent, you see who it's coming from, the amount of cash that was transferred, the timestamp, and this is the smart contract data, or the input data for the transaction. And then of course, you can view smart contracts on our platform too. So this address is actually a smart contract. Our platform automatically recognizes it's a smart contract. And it's pretty simple. You can see the contract code. You just click show. This is a very long contract.
Crazy, man.
See all the code. See all the transactions that are happening.
Yeah. And do you know which dApp it's been executed on?
So now, right now, we are currently integrating verified contracts. There's really no way to tell unless they verify their contract. So the projects have to pretty much verify their contracts. I know Zealous has verified them. I'm not sure if any other project has just yet. So Zealous contracts will be fully live and shown.
What does it mean by verify?
Let's say you're using Hardhat to deploy. You have to also add a verification script, and then that verification script tells the layer 2, for example, we use Block Scout as a data aggregator. So they'll know that that contract is verified, and it'll show a name instead of the contract address. So let's say the address is whatever here. It'll show Zealous LPs or Zealous token.
I see. And I'm sure there's a cost associated to it, right? Like if you guys have to do the verification yourself for 4 on proof of works, if I remember it correctly, you'll have to pay some money for verification.
It's really just the gas fee, but it's minimal on gas. You're only going to pay a few dollars max deploying contracts.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, ideally, it'll be great for dApp builders to verify it so that people who are coming to dApp, DAGScan or equivalent tools can see the dApps itself along with the smart contract.
I definitely agree. And speaking of dApps, I think I can take you to the dApps page now. So Zealous is the first one we integrated. You can see their TVL, which is the total value locked. Between all of their pools, which they have 928 active pools right now, a daily volume of 4,000. Of course, we have little key features of their platform. They use Uniswap v2 AMM. They have liquidity mining, yield farming. So let's go explore dApp. Right here, you'll see their 24-hour daily trading volume. You click on it, it'll show the exact value, 4.09 thousand. You scroll down here, you can see all of their top tokens. Of course, some of them don't have token logos yet as it's testnet, but I'm sure every token will have a logo on Zealous in the future.
That's very cool. I think we were missing this before. At least we get some more clarity now. Yeah, cool. Not sure. I see.
So yeah, you go on the page, you could see the 24-hour change like a normal block explorer.
Yeah.
They're down 12% on the testnet, which is just the testnet, of course. You could see their market cap, which is based on the total tokens in circulation. So their supply right now on that testnet, it's 3.8 billion. You could see their 24-hour volume and all the active pools that they have. And the pools are seen down here. You can actually check out each single pool that's active, and it'll tell you which pool is a farm where you can earn from that pool. So right now, WCAS and T-Nacho is a farm. So if you were to lock value in that farm, you would get a reward. So it's a nice place to see what can reward you. You can see the volume of these pools to know how much you're going to be rewarded and if it's worth looking for that reward. And of course, we got a beautiful chart here. Nice neon glow, sleek.
Yeah, I love the UI. Love the colors.
Thank you, man. It's a nice chart. You can see different data times. You got 7 days. all the way up to all time. And the minimal data time is 1 hour, of course.
Awesome. I like it, actually. Some of the things you're showing is more than the EtherScan, right? EtherScan doesn't have the price and trading volumes, etc.
Yeah, so we're trying to be like an all-in-one block explorer. We want people to not just come to see whatever transactions happen, but you can come check out the exact status of everything going on. The volume of a liquidity pool, the volume of a platform, the amount of tokens that a platform has, liquidity pools, pretty much everything we want you to be able to see on our platform.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot more than anything on the EtherScan you'll see. Sorry, one more question. Token might be trading across Kaspa Finance, Zealous. So can you see all the pools through the scanner?
Yeah, that's going to be on our master tokens page. So here, pretty much, you can see all of the verified tokens that are across all the dApps. And of course, we got a cool interactive background. You can see the DAG-like structure following the mouse as I move it around. So today, I guess there's no gainers. Every token on the testnet is down. But you can see the top losers. It shows the top 5 losers. It would be the same for gainers if there were any today. Of course, if you want to see the overall market status, this is a great place to come. You just click tokens and you can see the price trends. Of course, you want to buy when there's fear and you want to sell when there's greed. So you see there's a very low price trend, and it's a perfect time to buy in.
I'm glad that we actually got the opportunity to go through this.
So there has been a lot of good feedback actually about the platform. People seem to love the UI. They love the ease, how smooth everything looks.
Cool.
I think it's been a good little silent testnet launch. But of course, when mainnet comes, we're going to get a lot louder with the marketing.
Yeah. And you don't have any integration on layer 1, right? This is just layer 2 specifically. And you guys are not planning to integrate layer 1 directly on Kaspa.
Not until Sparkle comes out. I think we'll stay as a layer 2 solution. There's already beautiful layer 1 solutions with Cast.fi, and then you got Explorer.Kaspa. Those are great, and we want to just be focused as the layer 2 solution, not try to step on anybody's toes. Yeah, so ours is built for the EVM wallets.
EVM specifically, and not to sort of bridge it backwards to layer 1. Yeah. So should we move on to proof of works?
Yes, sir. All right, so our major new feature that we've added is the profile section. So you can pretty much set a custom profile picture once every 7 days. You can change it. And then same thing with your username. You can change that, but once every 14 days. So there's no spam of our backend system and people aren't trying to copy identities pretty much. But this pretty much allows people to recognize you. I don't know if, let's say, Kaspa Guru signs up. You'll see his profile picture and his name. You'll be like, oh, I know that guy from X. So it's a nice little recognition thingy. And of course, it shows whenever you post something. You see Crypto P Electrician. Let's go to the market, actually. The market's better. All right, now there's a lot of video assets. It takes a second to load in on here. You can see these are some of our assets that have been selling. People have been downloading them to test out. So this has 15 downloads, 8 downloads, 6 downloads. We have a user posting a lot of these are some cool videos. It's awesome to see this, and it's all on chain. That's the most cool part. So you would own all of these videos on chain, and we even have we put up a test song. I don't know if you mind me playing a few seconds. It's a nice little cool song.
Let's hear it.
So you would pretty much just click purchase license, and then you would own this song on chain. You can use it in any video you want to promote. You can use it for editing, anything. You want to put it in a game, you own the exclusive rights to it pretty much, and it's all on chain.
I see. That's very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice little song about the ghost DAG.
Ghost DAG, yeah. Cool. Anything else on the proof of works front, guys, that we can look at, or should we move on to the exclusive part?
I think we can move on to the exclusive part. I would just like to give one mention at all the events going on in Nigeria. So we've been sponsoring, handing out T-shirts, been on the banners. It's an amazing initiative to see by Kaspa Nigeria. They're really trying to educate everybody that they can about Kaspa, all the dApps, everything that's going on Kaspa-wise. They just did a a big event at the TEDx in Nigeria, and that's a pretty large, well-known company. And Kaspa is being featured there, proof of works, alongside there's other great companies like Castle Wallet. And I would just like to give a quick shout out to those guys. They're doing amazing stuff.
Yeah, no, thank you. I think it's such a great initiative. But thank you for mentioning, Andrew. That was well put. Awesome. Let's move on to Vivoor, Kaspa's first live streaming platform. So it'll be Kaspa's own Twitch. Is it the right way to put it?
Yeah, we pretty much want it to be like a mainly use Kaspa on this platform, but anyone in Web3 can come use it, not just Caspians. We're going to market it as like the premier Web3 streaming platform, as it's built on not just Kaspa, it's also built on a decentralized protocol named LivePeer, which is a Web3 protocol created specifically for the purpose of streaming at a cheap cost with high resolution, and it's decentralized, the same as ethos of Kaspa. And it fits our initiative perfect because now we don't have to wait for smart contracts to release this platform as well.
Yeah. That's awesome. So we are looking at Vivoor for the first time. I don't think you guys have announced it yet, right?
No, we haven't announced it yet. Likely next weekend. Right now we're recording this. It's a Saturday, August 31st. I think we'll be live next Saturday. We'll do a live stream alongside to announce it, as well as a post, of course, on X.
Yeah. So this is the first time people gonna see this platform. So what are we looking at here? So it's a live streaming platform. What can people do here?
So pretty much right now, all the existing popular live streaming solutions, let's say Twitch or YouTube, whenever you guys go live on those platforms, if you're a large creator, you're pretty much giving away 30 to 50% of whatever you earn to these platforms, which is an outrageous number, to be honest. No one should be taking that much unless the government is taxing you, but you're pretty much paying double the tax. It's the same as the tax rates in most places. So we created a solution that it's an anti-spam solution as well. So you pretty much pay a small fee to go live, but you never get any other fees outside of that. There's nothing we take from tips. You get 100%, and pretty much one tip
I see.
already pays off more than most of your stream. It's 1.2 casts to start a stream, and let's say you get a 5 cast tip, instead of losing the 3 casts or 2.5 casts that the platform fee would have, you get the whole cast. And if you're a big streamer, that's very impactful, of course.
You've covered off so much, Andrew. I want to slow you down a little bit, and I want to go through one by one. Why don't we start with the demo itself? So why don't we show people how to set up a live stream here?
Yes, sir. So you would click Start Now, and then you click Log In. And right now, Kasper is the only wallet accepted. We are working on adding Castle, as we just got confirmation that they support custom Kaspa payloads, because Vivoor utilizes custom Kaspa payloads in each transaction, which you will see later as well. So let's connect the wallet. All right. And this is where all the active streams would be. Of course, we're on the demo version, so there's no one streaming right now as it's not public. But you would click Go Live, or you can go in here in your wallet drop down. You click Go Live.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go. So you would just select the category. Let's say you're doing talk. I guess on the stream, you can't see for some reason on the stream recording, but there's a drop down that pops up with all the category options. Of course, it pre-fills it with a default thumbnail, but you can set your own thumbnail. Let's say I uploaded this picture, set it as a thumbnail, and then you would click this button, which pretty much initiates the stream connection, which you would connect with popular streaming platforms like OBS or Streamlabs. So you can have a nice custom stream going. You click that button. It shows you the ingest URL and the stream key. So with this ingest URL and the stream key, you go on your streaming provider. Let me change my screen share to show you.
Yeah, which you'll have to do with YouTube or Twitch. Enter those details.
Exactly. So you go to stream, you select custom service instead of Twitch, YouTube, all the popular ones. You select custom. You put our URL for the server, which is shown as the ingest URL. Then you copy your stream key. You go back to OBS. You paste the stream key. You click apply, OK, and then you click start streaming. And it's that simple. In a few seconds, the live preview will catch the data feed. You'll see it go live right about now. 2 more seconds. Boom, there we go. And then you click start stream and pay fee, which is the only time you're ever going to pay any fee, no tip fees, nothing. This is just so we can maintain the platform without going under, as streaming is expensive. And then this is your stream page.
That is beautiful. But why would the person who's starting the stream has to pay 1.2 Kas? Because typically when you go to YouTube or you go to Twitch, you don't have to pay a fee there, right? So you're charging a fee here. Is it going to live peer? We're going to talk about live peer in a second. Where's the fee going? 1.2 Kas. It's a tiny fee, but I guess just for transparency.
Yeah, so every second of transcoding and streaming, we pretty much have to pay a small fee to live peer. It's 50 times cheaper than the average CDN, but of course there's a small fee. So this is that balance between us not having any tax on tips pretty much. Instead of taking 30 to 50%, we just take a small fee so we can keep the streams afloat without, of course, going through our own pockets. But this is pretty much the equalizer of not having any tips.
Yeah, so I think the point you're mentioning here is perhaps not many people are aware of. When you pay someone on YouTube or Twitch tips, right, the option that comes up for some YouTubers, YouTube and Twitch will charge you a flat 45%, I believe. YouTube is, I think, 45%. I'm not aware of Twitch. So they actually, the content creator doesn't get the whole tip. They just get a portion of it. Vivoor will not be taking any commission on the tips, and they're just charging a flat fee of 1.2 Kas.
Yeah, and I think our system promotes the more legitimate creators rather than, like, you'll see a lot of spam streams, because if you're one of those spam streamers, you're not going to pay a fee. Even if it's a tiny, like, less than 10-cent fee, you're not going to pay that fee just so you can put spam on someone's platform instead of paying nothing, and then you can put spam, you can put whatever you want. I know there's a lot of illegal streams that happen on these types of platforms where you have to ban them, and this kind of helps moderate that as well, because a lot of the bad actors aren't going to want to pay a small fee, but it does help the legitimate content creators because they know, all right, I'll pay this 1.2 Kas fee, and then I won't be robbed of thousands of Kas while I'm streaming. Every donation I get, I don't have to pay a large fee of that donation. I think it promotes the legitimate creators more than anything.
Yeah. Okay. So that's very clear. And now let's quickly talk about the tech itself. First time I actually saw when you guys shared this with me, I got excited because of live peer, right? I mean, people not be aware of live peer. Live peer is a decentralized video streaming protocol, right? It's built on Ethereum. It's been around, I think, as long as Ethereum has been around since 2016, 2017. So it's a very old platform, and it's actually very trusted in the community, right? So you guys decided to use them. And when you say it's there is no layer 2s involved, there's no smart contract, the fee is actually going to you guys. So this fee is not even going to the layer 1 Kaspa. It's just going to you guys, and you managing the deal with live peer. That's how I understood it, right?
Yeah, 100%. We pretty much pay them a monthly invoice based on all the transcoding and streaming minutes that we have. So it helps cover all those costs. We can keep the streaming platform afloat. It's a great solution, honestly. And everything on their ethos, it's similar to the Kaspa decentralization ethos. Of course, it's just a streaming network, not a proof of work network meant for everyday transactions. But their token is decentralized, their service is decentralized. It's a perfect fit for what we needed, and they're pretty innovative. So they're currently working on, you can overlay your live stream with like AI. So let's say you're streaming this, you wanted to add some cool AI effects, it'll automatically do that. And then let me take you to one of the streams themselves. Let me refresh the page. So this is the stream we just made here. You can see this feature, the clipping feature. This is going to be very good for the main users. People love to post clips from streams. Let's say someone is streaming, they say something really smart, or they're playing a video game, they hit some cool shots, anything. You just click this clipping button, you put in a title, you put create clip, and then it automatically creates the clips. And the clips automatically get uploaded to this clips page. So everyone can see every clip that's going on, what's popular, this, that. Let's say this is a clip we made, for example, of just music or whatever. You're doing a test. I'm muted, but So yeah, you can like them. You can download the clip from here. You need your wallet connected, of course. You can click share. It'll automatically pop out the share options like Snapchat. And the clips do get automatically watermarked with our Vivoor logo, but it's a great way to promote our platform and promote creators at the same time at ease. You just click one button. You don't have to record the whole stream. You click this one button and you get the moments that you want downloaded, and you can share them. You can send the link of the clip page. You can send this link, tell people to like your clips. You see the view count. So it's pretty much like a TikTok solution on the streaming solution.
Yeah.
It's a cool little feature that we can do because we're using LivePeer. LivePeer allows for these clipping functions.
Yeah, the clipping is awesome. It just takes away so much hassle. Is there a way to see all the live streams that are happening currently?
Yeah, so this is our main app page. You would just click app, and then here all the live streams that are currently live pop up. This is the test one we're running right now. You can see if the profile is verified as well, it gets this little verification mark. And to verify, you just pay a small monthly gas fee. And you see if you click on the profile, it'll show this account is verified. And then you can follow them, or you can go to their channel. So their channel, you can set a custom banner. It'll show all their likes, followers, who they're following. You could see the recent streams.
So content creator can create channels.
Yeah, pretty much whenever you create a profile, your channel gets automatically created with it, and you can customize it if you log in with your wallet. You go here, my channel. You see this little edit channel button. You can click that. Here's your banner you upload. You can set a bio. So I'll put hello from Ankit as a test. You click save changes. Profile updated successfully. Now you can go to your channel again. You'll see the bio right there under your username. Hello from Ankit. And of course, you can see if the profile is verified, which gives you trust. And then you can see all the clips that they've made down here. You can see it's paginated for ease. So it's a nice little overall like general platform solution. You can use clips, anything you need to see.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. This is crazy, man, how you guys just keep building stuff. And who's building it? I'm assuming it's mostly you, right, Andrew?
Yeah, I've done about 95% of the work for this platform, I would say, and now we're taking on our extra developers to finalize. They go through all the UI, see what we can do better, like this new FAQ section we created. This is because of one of our other developers that thought we can use a refreshed FAQ, so that even this looks beautiful. Like, we try to make the whole platform look as beautiful as possible.
Yeah.
From even this swap widget. Change now doesn't allow you to add gradient colors, as you can see around it, but we pretty much did a workaround where we create a container separate to the swap widget, and then we overlay it, allowing these beautiful colors and glow.
It's beautiful, I must say. All the work you guys are doing, it stands out.
So we pretty much put a lot of effort into this home screen, and pretty much the home screen is made to further the adoption of Kaspa. So let's say you've never interacted with Kaspa before, but you want to give this platform a try because you're a big streamer and you're tired of getting your money stolen by these other platforms from tips. So you see this new platform, you're like, oh, let me try it. This Kaspa network sounds promising. No fees, instant delivery, instant confirmations. This is an amazing thing. You pretty much scroll down on the platform, and then we have a nice little swap widget here. This is powered by Change Now, an amazing provider for the Kaspa community. It automatically defaults to trading Bitcoin for Kas. You can do any currency pretty much though. Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Dogecoin, anything you'd like. And it's as simple as clicking this exchange button. It pops up the exchange. You put your Kaspa address, and then you just send the token that you want to trade. And then it'll automatically send that Kas to your Kas address. It's a theme responsive. So let's say you're on dark or light theme. Our Change Now widget is also theme responsive. We added a cool custom overlay gradient to it with a nice neon glow. It's also screen size responsive. This is our documentation page. So we have a whole documentation page created for streamers, created for viewers, anyone pretty much using the platform. Well, let's say you want to see how to watch streams. You would click this watching streams button. It would show you how to discover, watch, and interact with live content. You browse the main directory, which is the app page. You can filter by category, or you can search creators. And of course, you can search by followed creators. And we have a real-time chat on each stream. So each stream gets its own chatting platform. You can see messages from other users. You can see their username. You can see if that person messaging is verified or not. And this pretty much goes over everything. We got tipping with Cas. It shows that unlike traditional platforms, we don't take any fees. So 100% of what you donate goes to your creator, and you're not donating to someone that you're not wanting to donate to. You're not donating to a big company. You're donating to a small creator, a large creator, just a creator in general. And then, of course, getting verified. This is a cool little thing that'll help you with credibility on the platform. It'll help you stand out from other users on the platform, and it's a small fee. You can pay monthly or yearly. Of course, yearly there's a 17% discount. You only pay 1,000 Cas, but it's simple. You go log in, you click Casware, you go to your profile, you go down here, verification. So my profile is already verified. You can see your status and when it expires here. So I verified 8 days ago. So mine is lasting until September 23rd. And when that ends, there's no automatic renewal subscription, of course, since you need to confirm each transaction on your own accord. You would just come back here, click get monthly verification. You send the Cas. In a few seconds, our system detects that the Cas was properly landed in our wallet, and you get your verification status. It's easier than most platforms, and then you don't have to worry about the headache of canceling subscriptions, nothing like that. You only get verified when you want to be verified.
One thing though, if you could please go back to the exchange part, I quite liked that part. Who's the provider for this?
Changed Now, actually. They're a big swapping company, pretty much. They're major on Kaspa as well, and they're like one of the biggest supporters of Kaspa from the swapping space. They've already seen this website as well. They're cool people. They pretty much contact you by email, ask if you need any support, and they're the great people to work with and use. So, and the transactions are instant.
It's not a DAGS, it's a centralized exchange, right? Essentially, if I'm a Bitcoin holder, I will have to have a token on the exchange itself, right? No
wallet connection is actually required. So you just click exchange. You put in your Cas address. Let me get mine as an example.
I see. I'm with you now. Okay, cool.
You put in your address, and then it initiates the swap. It gives you a QR code or an address that you just send your coins to. And then once you send the coins to that address, it automatically confirms the text them, swaps them for Cas, and sends you the Cas right to your wallet. So it's a simple and secure process because you don't actually have to connect your wallet. No risk of getting hacked or any data breaches.
And secondly, I was going to ask, can you put these live stream on X or somewhere else, like on your website? Can you embed them somehow, these live streams?
So right now, there's no real way to embed these live streams on a different platform, of course, because they all have their own proprietary live streaming softwares. Some of them do have connections to OBS, so you can't multi-stream unless you're using two different streaming providers. You can use OBS and Streamlabs, for example, but it's honestly best to just keep it on Vivoor, and then you can post it on X. You can post a link saying you're live now.
Yeah.
And you can see viewers come in real time. Of course, every stream has a viewer count. So this is the beta version. And there's no one actually watching the stream right now, but it's got a like count. You can like streams. You see, I joined the stream now. It shows one viewer. And of course, you can change your quality. 1440p is a big one. You see now the quality of the stream got a lot better. It's an easy platform to use, and it's super convenient, made for Kaspa users, Web3 users, and everyone in general. And it's created for the purpose of driving adoption to Kaspa. This is one of the main things that Kaspa can be used for. It's the best proof of work for micropayments. There's nothing that pretty much compares to it. You can't use any other chain, pay 0.0001 cent fees, and the transactions settle in like less than a second. It's sub-second confirmations that Kaspa gives you. It's a real great way to showcase the power of Kaspa to new users, to people that enjoy streaming, gaming, anybody. Maybe even just popular YouTubers want to do a stream on Vivoor to bring more adoption to Kaspa.
Yeah.
Like we would, if Kaspa Silver did a stream, he would pretty much bring a lot of users. People would see the power that Kaspa can bring in real world use. That's what Kaspa is really meant for. It's real world application. Bitcoin can't be used in a real world application. You wait an hour for the transaction. You pay dollars on the fee. It's not plausible. Only Cas is, in my eyes. It's the most secure, fastest, and lowest fee proof of work. It's the perfect solution for streaming.
Yeah, no, perfect. Well put. I would like to announce another thing, which is, XXIM will be hosting the first Vivoor session. I think we've decided on the 6th of September. So it's open invitation to anyone and everyone. So come hang out with us next week. We'll be obviously announcing that on X.
That's awesome. And if there's one more feature I can show off right now, it would be the tipping feature. It's actually easier than most streaming platforms and way, way faster. You see the results quite instantly. You would just click this tip button. You click this tip button, you can put in a message. So let's say hello as a test. You click send tip. It automatically pops up the Kasper transaction. You confirm it. You see the tip was automatically sent with your TX ID. And then 1 or 2 seconds later, our backend system verifies this tip and it will display it on the stream itself. So it's a smooth, quick, and painless process. So you see tip verified and boom, you see Jimmy sent a tip saying hello. You see the amount of Cas. You see a nice little animated profile picture spinning in circles. And it's a streamlined, simple, and beautiful process to receiving and sending tips.
Beautiful, and it was obviously quick because of Kaspa. So I was going to ask you, are you guys thinking of making it a open GitHub library, like a protocol that other developers can come in and contribute, or is it more part of proof of works, or is it like part of Kaspa the Ghost? Like how are you thinking about the product itself?
So yeah, pretty much all of our dApps we're building to build an ecosystem for Kasper. We want it to be more than just a meme coin, because there's infinite meme coins you can search online, cool characters, good marketing, but there isn't infinite meme coins that are building real world applications, building stuff that anyone in the world can use that has real use value and of course generates revenue for the token. So this is under our Kasper ecosystem banner created by the Kasper team for the Kasper ecosystem. We made the strategic decision to not use the token Kasper on the platform itself. You only interact with Kas, as we want to further drive adoption to Kaspa, and it'll benefit Kasper holders as well through buybacks and exchange listings, just a general more revenue flow. And we're here to help the ecosystem with our revenue flow. We're not here to make revenue and then not use it on the Kaspa ecosystem like some projects have done in the past. We're here to pretty much boost the economy, boost the ecosystem, create applications, use cases, and do our best to help adopt Kaspa in the general public eyes.
No, I love it. I think that's a great answer. I'm quite excited. I'm excited to join myself with you guys, co-hosting next week. And obviously it's an open invitation to everyone who wants to come hang out with us. Obviously do the demo themselves, push the platform limits, test features, tip each other.
I hope everyone enjoys this platform. I hope you guys have fun streaming, playing games, tipping each other, creating and posting clips on X that are made on Vivoor, and just sharing the platform in general. Every inch of support truly matters a lot to us. We appreciate anyone that uses this platform or even has a fun time watching a streamer on this platform. It's a great honor for us to create something like this that the Kaspa community can use for their benefit and just use to overall have a good time.